Hello and happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully you are feeling energized and revitalized this Wednesday afternoon. Was it afternoon? About 10 to 1. Yeah, so afternoon. Unfortunately, though, there are some among us who are not feeling so energized, so rested, so ready to rock today. And it could be because they had a little one that woke up throughout the night with pain in their shins, they're crying, you don't know what to do. So you give them an aspirin, you send them to bed, give them a little massage, and in like 30 minutes or so, everything is good. Wake up in the morning, kids said they're feeling fine and ready to play. Sometimes they might even get them when they're outside, like playing soccer or running around. They might say that their shins hurt. Sometimes it'll get to the point that they're so severe that they're crying. And if you Google growing pains, if you are to ask a lot of providers, they are going to tell you that growing pains are normal. Ha ha ha. Yes, growing pains are common. I think the statistics are like 25 to 40% of kids between the ages of, honestly, kids as young as 2 are having them, and then probably up to like right before adolescence, so like 12. So 2 to 12 is when they are the most common, I would say. And really the only thing that is out there as far as how you can help is they'll grow out of it. It'll take some time, but they'll grow out of it. It's normal. Okay, if growing pains were normal and your body was supposed to have them, then why doesn't everyone have growing pains? Why is it only a select few percent of people? Is it because they have bad luck? No. Your body is not meant to have growing pains. Another thing, if they were in fact growing pains, why are they only in your shins? Why don't you, are only your legs growing? Does your arm grow? Does your rib cage grow? You grow everywhere. So if growing pains were in fact a legitimate thing, you should hurt everywhere. That's just applying the concept, really, right? So what is going on? In our office, we get kiddos all the time that come in with growing pains, especially in that 2 to 12 age range. And you want to know a common finding we see? Things that maybe mom or dad, it's kind of like the moonwalking bear, right? You don't see what you're not looking for. A lot of times we'll hear those kids say that their back hurts. Let me tell you something. The nerves that are in your low back also supply your legs. And so when there is stress in the spine, in the nervous system, specifically in that low back, those nerves that supply the messages to their legs aren't going to be able to communicate like they need to. And so we're going to get things firing off like pain, tenderness. Is there ever any inflammation or redness with growing pains? No, there's actually no visible symptoms, no signs that we can see as parents or as providers. It's just the pain that the kid experiences. And so as chiropractors, what we can do is we can reduce that stress in the spine, in the nervous system, so the messages can send freely, so the body can function at its best. But what are some other things that we could be doing? Well, there is calcium and magnesium. That's going to be really important for muscle contraction and relaxation. Drinking plenty of water. Good rule of thumb, you should be drinking, and for your kids too, you should be drinking half of your body weight in fluid ounces. Every day, no exceptions. Because the low back is so important and tied in with growing pains, stretching is going to be really beneficial for those kids. And not just in the low back, stretching out hamstrings, stretching out quads. And if you think that it's going to be difficult to have a 2-year-old stretch, do it with them. You need it too. I promise you, you do. It's this room, I'm allergic to it. Other things, be looking out for if your kids are sitting for a long time, if they're slouching, if their backpacks are heavy, and above all else, chiropractic care has been shown to greatly help with growing pains. Not because it's fixing it, not because it's taking it away, but once you get the body healing like it's supposed to, that stuff just naturally relieves itself. So if you are tired of just relieving your kids' growing pains temporarily until the next night, if you are just prolonging them until they happen again, we need to chat, chiropractic can help.